Welcome to another edition of Monday Morning Markout, where every Monday morning I take the opportunity to mark out about something involving professional wrestling. Could be past, present, future, WWE, TNA, anything like that whatsoever. This week I'm going to look at WWE and a couple of small things that are happening that have got me marking out. Number one has to be Corporate Kane. I love the fact that they went so far as to dramatically and totally change the Kane gimmick and character. He took off his mask, but he wasn't sitting there just taking off his mask and then still walking around in the red suit. You see him last week on Raw walking out in a business suit. An entirely dramatic departure from anything we've ever seen him do before. They have me really wanting to see where they're going to go with this Kane character from here on forward in the next few months. I'm hoping he gets a speaking role somewhat on Raw this week so he can actually talk like a corporate individual. It's something different, something a little bit refreshing, dare I say. After Kane being a character for so many years, this is an entirely different thing for him to do, and I'm personally liking what I see so far, but we still have a lot of ways to go. But so far, so good. I'm also marking out to Cody Rhodes and Goldust being the tag team champions. They're having some great matches on television and on pay-per-view, and it's also great to see Goldust back. You know, he's a guy, he works hard, he's lost some weight, he's in his 40s, yes, but he's still in phenomenal shape. This is an example of a guy over the age of 40 that still has a place, that still deserves a role. He's not being crammed down your throat as a top guy. He has a place in the middle of the show, middle of the card, has a clearly defined role, and by God, he's doing the most he possibly can with it. This team of Cody Rhodes and Goldust as tag team champions is really good right now. Brought just a little bit of life to the tag team division, in my opinion, with WWE. And also thinking about it, if they're going to split off Cody Rhodes and Goldust, and do that WrestleMania match between those two that we've been waiting for maybe the past couple of years, great. Even better. So not only are we getting something with some type of immediate gratification and payoff, we're getting something with some long-term ramifications as well, giving both of these guys a spot on the WrestleMania show because they sure as hell deserve it. I'm also marking out to the fact of whether or not you like both of the champions in the WWE right now, and I happen to for my own reasons. The bottom line is now with Randy Orton as the WWE champion and John Felix Anthony Cena as your world heavyweight champion, you know both world titles are going to be treated like world titles. You know both world titles are going to be treated relatively equally. So it's no longer going to be one of these things where the WWE championship has so much more value to the company than the world heavyweight championship. You can't do that now. You've got John Cena as your world heavyweight champion. If anything, you're going to feature that belt as being just a little bit more important than the WWE championship. It's good for business. It's good for the overall product because no matter what anybody in the business tries to say, those belts aren't props. Those belts, do mean something. It means something to the on-screen performers, and it means something to us as fans. And when you have your top guys, in this case Orton and Cena, in your top positions being WWE and World Heavyweight Champions, it just sets everything else in motion better. It lines everything else up more properly and just brings more overall importance to your entire show, and I love it. There's some good things going on in the WWE. They are far from perfect, yes, I understand that and I realize that. But I am trying to look at, with both WWE and TNA, frankly, I'm trying to look at positives and things like Corporate Kane and Goldust and Cody Rhodes and John Cena and Randy Orton being the two world champions, and also the Wyatt family. And then the fact that they're still being featured, and in fact they're being featured in an even stronger position now because you've got them involved with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, so they're going to have a big-time featured match on Survivor Series. Seeing all of these things have me marking up big time about some of the stuff going on in WWE.